Why should I apologize for who I've turned into? This is how they formed me. They underestimated the fire raging within of me, believing they could crush me and break my soul. Born in the shadows and molded by the deepest recesses of existence, I am a fighter. All I owe them is my resolve, and that's precisely what they'll have to deal with. Don't they recall the day they rejected me? They recall their joy of my collapse and their laughs. They were unaware that it was just the beginning. I became stronger as a result of every scar they left on me and every blood drop I shed. I'm back now, to reclaim what is rightfully mine. They will come to rue their conceit. They will shudder at the sight of me. When they had the opportunity, they would have preferred to have destroyed me. But regrets are too late. I've seen monsters that would haunt their dreams and crept through the darkest caverns. I'm ready now. All set to rip through their barriers and break their delusions. They believed they could win. They don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm getting stronger with each step. I am surrounded by darkness that promises retribution. They viewed me as a springboard for their goals, but now they will have to confront what fear really means. I never give up. I can see their terror when I look into their eyes. I witness their realization of their error. They believed they were untouchable and safe. However, they have nowhere to hide. I'll drag them into the darkness so that their cries won't be heard. I have no mercy, yet they will plead for it. I will pay them back 100-fold for every harm they caused me. They will be held accountable for every bit of suffering they inflicted on me. They'll discover what Real's suffering is like. Not because they permitted it, but because I will take advantage of it. I will ascend to the heights they believed were theirs. Nothing will get in the way of me as I forge my own path. Their grandiose aspirations will be dashed by my resolve. Allow them to attempt to stop me. Let them deal with the storm I've turned into. I've seen people like them before. They're conceited, overconfident, and think they're unbeatable. However, they all fall. Every one of them bleeds. And I'll break each one individually. They now have the monster they hoped to build. They will burn because they wanted to play with fire. I am their nightmare and their reckoning. They were idiots who believed they might avoid their fate. You can't get away from me. I am the shadow they ignored, but now I pose the biggest danger to them. I've had enough of following their rules. I now have the opportunity to rise, conquer, and destroy. They won't anticipate it. They will fall, one by one. They will fail because of their conceit. They believe they understand strength, but true strength is created in the dark and through suffering. And I am now the strongest of all of them. I am the power they cannot control, the shadow they fear. Every second they undervalued me will be regretted. Although they aspired to reach the summit, their tale will now serve as a cautionary tale. A story on the consequences of challenging the indestructible. Their end is me. Their devastation. When they look back, they will see their error. For the rest of their lives they will rue the day they made me their adversary. They will now have to deal with the repercussions of creating a monster. Let them come then. Allow them to contribute their weaponry, strength, and self-assurance. I'll confront them all and overcome their opposition. I'll make a record of their failure. They will plead for forgiveness, but I am unable to grant it. They will now pay the price for the way they formed me. I have never been stronger, more fierce, or more determined. My name will stick in their minds. They'll never forget the day they believed they could shatter me. And for the remainder of their brief, wretched lives they will curse that day. I am the power they fear, the warrior molded by darkness. And I'll climb to the top and pull them along with me into the abyss. As a reminder of their failure, their cries will reverberate. They finally have the monster they desired. And this is only the start.